Assalamu alaikum. This is the answers to lesson 5's homework. So Zaid went from the village to the city. So first of all, went is going to be dhahaba, and the village is going to be al-qarya, and the city is al-balad or al-madina, and the man is al-rajul. Okay, so then you put it into all sequence. So dhahaba or rather dhahaba Zaid from is min al-qarya ila al so this is of rule over here, the city of the man. So Madina te ar-rajul. Alright, so Zaydun is the verb, subject, min is the prep, qaryati ila is the prep, so Madinati ar-rajuli, of rule there. Dhahaba Zaydun min qaryati ila Madinati ar-rajul. Okay, next one. Mahmud killed the lion with a sword. So again, Mahmud killed is qatala, the lion is al-asad, and with a sword is safe. So qatala Mahmud al-asad, and with is bi, and then safe. That's basically how you join the ba onto the scene. So some of you are struggling with join letters, so slowly you learn. Verb, subject, object, preposition. So qatala Mahmudun al-asada bi sayfin. I cut the shirt with the scissors. Okay, so I cut is qata'a, the shirt is al-qamis, and the scissors is al-miqrad or al-miqas, miqrad. So qata'tu the shirt al-qamis with the scissors bi al-miqrad. So verb plus the subject here, object, that's the preposition, so miqradi. Remember al, there's an al there, so you have to show the al over here as well. You put the shirt and the pen of Khalid in a suitcase. So you put the shirt, so put is wada'a, the shirt is al-qamis like I showed you before, and the pen al-qalam, and Khalid is suitcase, in a suitcase, sunduq, or you can have, maybe haqiba as well. It's another word that you can use. Okay, so or shanta, so whatever word you've used, so long as you remember the vowels. So wada'ta al-qamis wa, and the pen. So this is an of rule, this is a pen, qalam, Khalid, in, fi, sunduqin, or fi haqibatin, whatever word you want to use, it's fine. Okay, so this is a verb, this is plus the subject, this is the object, qamisa, wa qalama Khalidin, of rule, fi sanduqin. Okay, that's basically how you do. Now, some of you, what you done was, you said the shirt and pen of Khalid, meaning the shirt of Khalid and the pen of Khalid. Now, if you write that, there's two ways that you can write that. You could have either said خالد و قلم خالد. Okay, قميص خالد وقلم خالد. You could have said it like that. I know some of you wrote it like this. You said قميص and then you left it like that. وقلم. However, it's best to write it like that or like how I did it. Okay, so let's just clear this up. Alright, let's move on then. So next. Okay, they ate the rice with the chicken. So they ate the rice. So eating is akala. The rice is al-aruz. With the chicken, ad-dajaja. So they ate. So that's akalu al-aruz bi ad-dajaja. Okay, so again over here, what we're going to do is kalu is verb plus subject. Al-aruz is the object. Bid-dajajat is a preposition. Okay, actually I made a little error here, so let me correct that. So this is akalu plural feminine actually. So correct that. So it's akal. Akalu is for masculine. So this is feminine. So akal na. Akal na. Al-aruz. That's correct now. Okay, next. By Allah, I read the Quran. So by Allah. So by Allah is, you're going to use the by with the waw. And I read is qara'a, to read. And al-Quran is al-Quran. So, Wallahi qara'tu al-Quran. Wallahi qara'tu verb plus subject. Okay, because of that waw, you're going to give kasra. Al-Quran is the object. Okay, so Wallahi qara'tu al-Quran. Now, you could have written like this. You could have said, qara'tu Wallahi al-Quran. It's fine. Or you could have said, qara'tu al-Quran Wallahi. Yeah, that's fine as well. Yeah, so order isn't really important here when it comes to the preposition, but you can actually move it around. That's fine, inshallah. Okay, so let's move on to the next one then. The teacher asked the student about the book. So the teacher is al-ustadh if it's masculine, and ustadha if it's feminine. Asked is sa'ala. The student, at-talib, about is an, and the book is al-kitab. Okay, so put into order. So sa'ala al-ustadh at-talib an ad-dars, or the book rather. Okay, so al-kitab. Okay, now first of all you have to identify subject and object, otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to make a mistake. So verb subject is al-ustadhu, sa'ala al-ustadhu. Object al-kitaba, an al-taliba, and al-kitab. So ustad is the subject, talib is the object, and kitab comes after the prep. So sa'ala al-ustadhu at-taliba and kitab. Now if you had put it the other way around, let's say you said talibu and the ustadha, that can actually mean the student asked the teacher about the book, which isn't the translation. Yeah, that's not the one that we want. The cow's milk is for the people. So the cow's milk, remember this is an of rule. So cow is baqara and milk is laban for the people and nas. So labanu al-baqara for the people li an-nas. Okay, so labanu al-baqarati lin-nasi. Labanu al-baqarati lin-nasi. Okay, so this is an is rule, this is. And there's a prep there, if you can see that li. That li. And that's how you write lin nas, by the way. Okay, so it's li plus an nas. Yeah, so what happens, it actually becomes li an nas, like that. Okay, let's move on. Alright, I looked to the moon and the stars. So I looked is nadar, the moon, al-qamar, and the stars, and nujum. It's plural. So nadartu ila, to, remember that to there, al-qamar, the moon, wa an-nujum. نظرت إلى القمر. نظرت is verb subject. إلى القمر. Now you can say this وَالنُّجُومِ because that's actually إلى, to. You're looking at two things. So the two has an effect on this, and it has an effect on this. Right. So that, but if you had said this, if you had said النُّجُومَ, that's fine as well, because then that can become object. So إلى works on this, and that's like object. Yeah, so you had a choice there of what you can do, but I'd prefer if it was nujumi because that's the kind of thing that you're looking at. So what are you looking at? You're looking at two things. They opened a lock with the key. Remember, so it's opened is fataha. I should be in red. Fataha, a lock is qufl, and with the key is al-miftah. So fatahu, remember it's plural masculine. Fatahu quflan, so it's remember a lock, not the, with b al-miftah. Okay, so again, verb, subject, object. B is prep, so miftahi. Fatahu quflan bil miftah. And that's how you do that. Right, so let's look at this part then, translation into English. So, alhamdulillah. So, alhamdu means the praise. Yeah, the praise, al. And lillahi, for Allah. So, the praise for Allah. And we just add a is here. The praise is for Allah. Okay, fil Qur'ani. Fi means in. The Quran is Quran. Ayat is signs. And linnas for the people. So, in the Quran, signs for the people. So here we're going to add over here are. In the Quran are signs for the people. Remember, so it's not the signs. There's not al on there. Okay, next. As-sahab are clouds. Clouds. Musakhar means under control. Under control. And samai sky. So the clouds are under control or controlled in the sky. You see, we added are there. Yawmu sabti lil Yahudi. So, okay, so Yawmu sabti, remember this. All of that is of rule there. So, Yawm is the mubtada, mim is for mubtada, and lil Yahud would be considered to be the other part, the khabar. So, Yawmu sabt is basically Saturday. Saturday, and Yawmul Ahad is Sunday. And Yahud is Jews and Nasara is Christians. Saturday for the Jews. Saturday for the Jews and Sunday for the Christians. Let's put that there. Saturday for the Jews and Sunday for the Christians. So Saturday is for the Jews, Sunday is for the Christians. للمسلم. Okay, so here we've got للمسلم في الدنيا حسنة. For the Muslim in the world, or this world, worldly life, good, and for, or rather, and in the hereafter, good. Okay, so for the Muslim in the dunya, in the world, is good, and in the hereafter is good. Okay, next. خلق الله الجنة. So notice, this is the verb, this is the subject, that's the object, that's the prep. Okay, notice the kasra has extended. If you remember, we did earlier on 2 words, yeah, the moon and the stars. So it's like the li has had effect on that and an effect on that as well. So Allah created the paradise for the Muslim, so male, and the Muslim female. Okay. قرأت زينب كتاب الله في بيت فاطمة. So again, so قرأت, this is the verb, that's the subject, that's the object, fi is the prep, and there's of rules there as well, of rule, if you notice. So Zainab read the book of Allah in the house of Fatima. So notice I've added an of, I've added in the over there. So Zainab read the book of Allah in the house of Fatima. Okay, and finally katabna. So katabna is a verb plus subject, and bil qalam. So remember, the ba, the preposition overrides objects. Okay, just like it overrides anything really if it occurs. So katabna is we wrote with the pen in the paper. I mean, in English we say on the paper, but the Arabs say in paper as well. So we wrote with the pen in the paper. Okay, Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.